Lindsay, Trial Garden Manager for Renee's Garden Seeds, and today I want to show you how I sow our California Poppy Scatter Garden. These cans have ample seed to cover a lot of space. This can covers about 600 to 700 square feet, so you can really get a very large area with one scatter can. So I'll show you how I sow this. So I have a nice big bed here that I want to cover with poppies, and I have worked the soil a couple inches down and I've broken it up so it's really fine soil and it'll be easy to rake in. First thing you want to do is shake up your seeds. The seeds are mixed with rice hulls, which help disperse the seeds evenly. So shake it up so you mix it really well with the rice hulls. Take off your lid and the foil. So then you can just grab handfuls at a time and just scatter your seeds very thinly. The poppy seeds are really dark in color, so the rice hulls really help you when you're broadcasting the seed so you can see what kind of spacing you're getting. You don't want to sow too thickly. So I like to use a flat rake, and I'll go through and rake in my soil, and I'm trying to cover the seeds to about 1/4 inch. So I just go back and forth like this, and if you really work your soil and dig it so it's nice and fine, it makes the raking in so much easier. So last but not least, you want to water in your seed bed. So I'm going to start with a really fine spray. Water slowly and gently at first. I don't want the water to flood the bed so that my seeds move all around and wreck my nice spacing. So after this, you just want to make sure to keep your seed bed nice and moist. You don't want it to be too soggy wet, and definitely you don't want to let it dry out. So keep an eye on the weather. If it's going to be hot, you may have to water every day. If it's raining, you might not have to water at all. So just make sure it stays evenly moist and doesn't dry out while they're germinating. So we'll come back in a couple weeks and see how our bed is doing. So here we are back at our poppy scatter can garden, and you can see how they've germinated really, really well. And I haven't done much here except just keep them watered. So with this scatter can garden, it's really great because if you live in a more mild climate, you could sow in the fall while it's starting to rain and you may not have to water them at all. Or you can sow in very early spring while it's still raining, and then the rain just helps them germinate by themselves and you may not have to water much at all. I sowed a little later in the season, so I've been having to keep them watered while they germinate, but as you can see, it's done really, really well. And so these are all fully germinated, and so from now on I'll let the soil dry out a little more because poppies are really great. They can take a drier soil and grow just fine. So all I've really done is keep them watered, and I've gone through and thinned out where they were a little too thick growing together, and from now on I'm just going to leave it and let each little plant mature, and we'll come back when it's in full bloom and we'll see what we've got. So here we are at our California Poppy Scatter Garden bed, and this has only taken 2 months from sowing to be in full bloom. And as you can see, the bees love it, and there's a little variation in the color, which is nice. And this has just been so easy to grow, and I haven't really done much except water a little bit. And this is a great variety to grow if you just have a dry area that needs some color. These are very, very drought tolerant once they're established, so I could not water at all after this and they will keep blooming. They'll set seed and naturalize and come back the next season. Or if you want to extend their blooms for a little longer, you can give them a deep watering every 10 days or so, and that will keep them blooming. So if you'd like to try your hand at growing out our California Poppy Scatter Garden, you can find these at reneesgarden.com. Thanks for watching.